Hi there, I'm Sitembele James. I'm from East London, in the area called Mtanzane. Mtanzane is the second biggest township in South Africa. I grew up with, as the only boy from home, my mom and sisters. I went to Nyamego High School for a school, and then I matriculated in Nyamego in 2006. The kind of learner that I was back in the days was, teachers describe as an amazing learner, because I did exactly what was supposed to be done to get me to the next step. I don't regard myself as a most talented learner. I worked damn hard to be where I am today. I didn't have access to computers. I didn't have access to Google. The first time I saw Google was when I went to university in NMU in 2007. I walked to, I remember grade 11, I had an assignment, high blood pressure assignment. I walked to Cecilia Makiwane. I didn't have the transportation costs to, fees to go to Cecilia Makiwane. I walked there. I interviewed the nurses personally. I wrote my stuff down and I submitted my assignment back. So that's the kind of learner that I was. And then I went to NMU 2007 to do my BCom accounting studies. I started up until 2010. I completed my junior degree, BCom accounting, and then I did BCom honors accounting in 2011, and I passed in 2011. At university, I got an opportunity to be involved in an Alan Greobis Foundation program, which has really empowered me and given me very, much of soft skills and presentation skills, which helped me to become the person that I am today. At university, I got a special interest, a very special interest and special passion. I discovered something about myself when it comes to the passion I have for education. And this helped me, to formulate the program that we call In Pursuit of Excellence in East London. The program that IPEX, as we call it, I started this program, strange enough, I typed the concept document, In Pursuit of Excellence, on the day in which I got my results in 2010, because the honors that I completed in 2011, I started in 2010. And when I got the results in 2010 that I failed my honors for the first time in my life, I started typing that document down. And In Pursuit of Excellence basically is a community initiative, because I'm one person that believes that education is a community responsibility. And it's only then, and some white people have got this quite nicely. The main reason kids are doing well in the white communities because their parents are extensively involved in their educations, in their children's education. And In Pursuit of Excellence, I sold this idea that education is a community responsibility to the tutors that I have. I've got university students that are coming exactly from the same school as well, or are coming from the surrounding schools in the Mtanzane area, and are coming from exactly the extreme poor conditions that I came from. And that helps us to have the impact in the learners that we're teaching, because we are exactly the kind of learners that that experience the problems that the learners are currently experiencing as well. And what we do is that during what we call academic interventions, which are in April, June, July, September, and in November, we teach the learners. Our belief in Pursuit of Excellence is that quality, more than just quantity, is the most important thing in helping these learners. We will go to during these holidays and teach the learners. We've got we've got two programs, a junior phase and a senior phase. At junior phase, we're teaching communication skills, reading, writing, and presentation skills. And then we do a little bit of basic problem-solving skills through mathematics. And then at senior phase, we teach all the subjects, history, geography, and all the subjects, the content subjects. What we do is that we go there and then we reteach the subject, and then we give extra tutorials to help the learners using the Department of Basic Education's past question papers to help the learners to do well in their studies, with the hope that they will improve. We implemented In Pursuit of Excellence last year. That was in 2012. We adopted two schools, the Nyamego High School, the school in which I'm coming from, and Tobani Primary School. And ever since we started working with Nyamego High School, we started seeing results, I can say, because in 2011, Nyamego High School got a 62% percent metric pass rate, and then to our surprise, because we didn't expect it, because we had just started working with the school, at the end of 2012, Nyamego achieved 81.5% in its metric pass rate. Now, my thing is that I don't want us to get 100%. I don't want us to get even 80%. I want us to get 70%, but get quality 70%. That 70% must have the learners that are regardless whether the learner is going to go to university or is not going to go to university. I want that 70%, if it's 70 or 75% metric pass rate, to have, in it 80% of the learners that have done well and can do a bachelor's degree, and get rid of the higher certificate learners in whatever percentage that we're getting as a pass rate. That's my focus is on quality, because it is that kind of learner that I was that made me to be successful and gotten me to where I am today. It was not because many circumstances were standing in my way, but it was the extra pushing. It was the not allowing the circumstances that were surrounding myself and my life, to give it an identity or to give a definition of who I am going to be. And I think that's what sums up the whole concept of In Pursuit of Excellence. You definitely can hear more about it, through reading our, the concept document, or even going to our website, which is www.ipex.org.za, IPEX being IPEX.org.za. You can see this passion and this wanting to see a change. I think that's what makes us to be different from all other programs. It's the fact that whatever that we're doing it because we're saying that you learners have experienced whatever, you are experiencing exactly what we have experienced back in the days, and that did not make us to fail, yet it just made us to be even more successful. So everything that we're doing is about changing the mindset of the learners, changing the way that they think. They're not entitled to anything. The most important thing is them showing forth their abilities through, academic excellence. And with that, with that academic excellence, our hope is that they then going to realize that there's more about themselves in other aspects of life. Not necessarily all learners are going to go to university, and I know that, and I think that's fine. We don't all need to be doctors. We don't all need to be chartered accountants, but wherever we are, we need to be extraordinary individuals that are excelling in technical skills, that are excelling in fixing cars, that are excelling in business, that are excelling in teaching, wherever the learner is going to be, because that lies on their passion. They must be extraordinary individuals. It is, for me, when you begin to shift and have a mindset that is like that, that you'll make an extraordinary individual. I'm currently working at Deloitte. I'm a trainee. I'm completing my articles toward chartered accountancy. Last year, I actually was a junior lecturer at NMU doing the first year of my 3-year articles, and that for me was even a perfect opportunity to show forth the passion that I have for education, and also the passion that I have for the mindset of learners changing. Not necessarily even about education. Education is an instrument to use to infiltrate change, to cause change, to change the way that people think. And I think that's the concept of education. It must not be made difficult. Education is just about influencing people to think differently, regardless of where they're going to go with their lives. Thank you. Well, you might ask yourself, what is different about IPEX? What is different about this initiative? There are many initiatives that are out there, and they're doing a good job, I have to say. We are individuals that are coming from exactly the same situation that these learners are currently facing. We came out of that institution. of Nyamego High School, and we're going back to help and empower the learners that school has. And I think that's something special about us, is the fact that we're not doing anything with self-interest. We're doing whatever that we're doing to help those learners to be even better individuals than we were.